San Antonio. This is Rob for the Metalworks. Tonight we're in Austin at Stubbs BBQ. Yes, to check out one of the heaviest tours thus far in '07. Brings me great pleasure to welcome one of our heroes. Yes, we have the man, Mr. Robb FLYNN of Machine Head. How are you doing, Rob?
I'm doing most excellent, man. Drinking a beer, hanging out.
It's great to have you. I want to thank you before we get started for giving us this opportunity. We didn't think it was going to happen, but thanks to your initiative for making this happen, because you are undoubtedly one of our faves. You've done a lot of great things, and we love all the music that you produced over the years. Big Machine Head fans here at the Chavez Crime Family. So thank you very much. Talk a little bit about what you guys did after you finished the touring for Through the Ashes of the Empires. What did you guys do? Did you take a little break, or did you get right back to work?
Pretty much just went right into it. We toured for 22 months behind Through the Ashes, and probably the last month of it was just like festivals. So we were basically just doing like a week here and then a couple of weeks off, and then a week there and a couple of weeks off. So we kind of got a break basically, and then August of 2005 we went right into it. Just started writing. Music pretty much just poured out of us, but we wanted to take our time with this record because, Through the Ashes was a really big, success for us, and we really wanted to make sure that we followed it up with something that was solid and, that lived up to everything. We wanted to take our time, we wanted to set aside about a year, which is what we took for about Through the Ashes, and basically... we set a kind of a high bar for us. Our goal was basically to write the master of puppets of this generation, and it's a lofty goal. Maybe even an arrogant goal, but we wanted to dream big, and we wanted to set our goal high and shoot for the stars. And even if we got halfway, we tried, and so. We made a conscious attempt to kind of move away from where Through the Ashes was, and try and just expand everything that we've ever done as a band. And in the end, we ended up with 2 10.5-minute songs and 2 9-minute songs on the album. And it's not like hippie Space Jam, or it's not like drone metal where it's just drone, and it's molten metal, riff after riff after riff. And I think the thing that we're most proud of is that it's still very much in the context of a song, like in the classic pop sense of what a song is. It's got a verse and it's got a chorus, and it's got these threads that weave in between, whether it's a guitar line or a vocal hook or a melody or a guitar line or something that you're like, oh, there's that thing, I've heard that before, that still makes it a song. And, after 10 minutes, you're like, yeah, it's like the type of thing where when we were done playing with it, we were just like, Jesus, that's awesome, So it's fun. We're having a really good time right now. Very fun time for the band. And
talk a little bit about what fans can expect with the Blackening. What was the mindset going into the Blackening? And it seems now that Phil, of course, people know out there that Phil, was with you back in the Violence days and has been with you now for a record. And it seems like you and Phil are really, really coming into your own, jamming together, reconnecting with each other, and building from that. And it just seems like, this is a team that has no boundaries.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much. We, Phil and I, we grew up together. We learned how to play guitar together, and we were in our first bands together. And our kind of goal when we were kids was like, we want to be like that, the Gary Holt, Rick Hunold, Exodus, the H Team, or even like the Judas Priest, the Tipton Downing, like that whole kind of vibe. And we really focused on trying to bring a lot of that kind of classic metal guitar playing, like, and I when I say classic metal, to me, like the Judas Priest style, where they like had more like evil notes, like Iron Maiden. Like a lot of people are doing the Iron Maiden thing right now, but like we were definitely more, that Judas Priest always had like the evil notes that they went to. I call them the evil notes. I don't actually know what the correct note is, but it was the note that sounded evil, and so that, and very much a Bay Area thing, like that in the sense that Exodus guitar team. So we focused on doing that. There was a lot of nights after practice, spent after practice like working on harmonies and working on little details, and there was a friendly competition, kind of, who could, okay, you do the harmony, I'll do that, climbing up the neck.
Would you definitely agree with the fact that the Blackening is the best that Machine Head has had to offer thus far?
I think that's for the world to decide, because every band comes out and says this is the best thing we've ever done. I can tell you that it's the most fun we've ever had, and it's the most excited I think any of us have ever felt about an album. I mean, it unfortunately leaked onto the internet, about 2 weeks ago, but from everything we can tell, like the response it's been unbelievable. I mean, like, the response to this album has been like nothing we've ever had. I mean, people are freaking out, like flipping their minds. So it's it's pretty amazing. We just got 5Ks in Kerrang. We just got 10 out of 10 in Metal Hammer. So we're really just like.
Let's talk about what you plan for later on in 2007. Once the Blackening will be released in March, undoubtedly you guys will support it. What are the touring plans thus far? Have you got anything confirmed?
Another tour. I can't say what it is because it's like a big hush hush thing. But
come on, Rob, you can tell us, man. Yeah, don't be scared. You can tell us. It's all right.
Strict orders to not repeat this. So. They're gonna announce it in March, and it's gonna be like an arena tour. We're opening, and we're really excited about it. So April and May, we're gonna be doing like arenas, big places. So it's gonna be awesome, and we're really stoked. We're gonna do festivals over in Europe, probably come back here in America, do some summer stuff.
What about videos? Will you definitely have some new videos coming out, new DVD stuff?
Yeah, we're gonna be doing some stuff. We're actually we're gonna take a different approach with videos this time. We're doing like a full-on video for like MTV kind of a video or whatever. But and that's going to be for the song Now I Lay Thee Down, which is cool. It's like a 5.5 minute long song, though. Very kind of delicate subject matter, it's not, so we're still trying to see what's going on with that. We've been asked to do an edit of it, and it's a really cool video, but, especially with like the phenomenon of YouTube and just like how much like our own web stuff has taken off. We've actually, we're probably going to start doing like our own videos, just like very low budget, very underground, and releasing them. And we want to do a video for the song "Clenching the Fist of Dissent," and it's a 10.5 minute song, so obviously it's not going to get onto MTV or whatever. But with YouTube and like Robb's MetalWorks and our website and stuff like that, like obviously there's other avenues, and we're gonna really push these other avenues as ways to get our music out there, because like. We've made a very unconventional record. It's very much a record that's art, and we did it for the sake of being artists. It's not fitting into the little box of the 4-minute song with the chorus here.
Anything else that we missed? Anything else that you want to share with the people in San Antonio as we end out here tonight?
Just no. I mean, we're good, man. March 27th, Blackening. Check it out. You won't be disappointed.
We love you, Rob. We love you, and we thank you for this opportunity tonight, and hopefully we'll have many, many more. Any last words? I'm sorry, did it?
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers, San Antonio. Remember, the new one from Machine Head, by the time you see this, will be already probably out on the streets. It's called The Blackening. It's out on the Roadrunner record label. Be sure to go pick that right now. Remember, it's called The Blackening. You saw the man, Robb Flynn, right here on Robb's